We're back from the stream. Let's go. How's it going? How's it going? We're back at it. Once again from the stream. Imagine Dragons. Look, and no issues, Hudson. Okay, have a good stream, man. Have a good stream. But how's it going, Fuck out? How's it going, Sigurd? How's it going, Evelyn? Well, good morning. Hello, everyone. How's it going, man? Hope you're doing okay. Let's drink some water. Thank you very much for hydration. Hydration, very nice. Today's plan of action. We are going to become assassins. We're becoming assassins. We're going to be staying true to the flop formula, and becoming a ninja. So, I need to get myself this platinum guide up so we can actually know what we're doing. And we're carrying on. How are you doing, Flop? We're not doing too bad, man. We're not doing too bad. We are surviving. We are surviving, I guess. Hopefully you're doing okay though as well, man. We were able to get like a little more done in between streams in terms of Demon Souls, so that's at least a good thing. And I'll go ahead and be able to now show you. Basically, what we've done is we're now onto this person's quest. Which is good. This is the person that we need to do assassination quests with. In this case, we need to go ahead and accept it.
Don't look at me with that ravenous countenance of greed. There is more work for you. I want you to kill. No reason for pause now.
Is there? Yes.
Excellent.
Rely on you. There we go. So basically, our goal is to go ahead, go into World 1-4, and commit heresy. Heresy with Ostrava. So, and we're also gonna need to go ahead and kill a blue dragon. So that's very cool. Hearsay. Hearsay? No, well, I think it's hearsay. Heresy. It's wait. Heresy. Oh, it's heresy.
Heresy.
Well, heresy or heresy. Like I don't know. Whenever I hear heresy, I hear heresy.
Lurking and twerking.
Lurking and twerking, no issues, man. At 160. I don't know. I don't know if maybe like I've watched a few too many people mention it as heresy. Because it is, although it's called heresy, people do call it heresy. So I probably picked it up from them. Don't know who though. You have to go. I'll have to try and confirm somewhere. But 9 ticks on me, dog. No. No. Do I just get some get a nice pair of tweezers? Okay, get lots of tea tree oil, I think it is, and just make sure that you get that dog get all those ticks off. Doesn't need those vampires. Bro, how am I still 2 streams behind? You let him go up once, and then since then it hasn't gone down since, but no. So yeah. Oh wait a minute. We need to check. We need lot and lot and lot and lot and lot and lot of arrows. We need a lot and lots of arrows for this. Not very much lots of arrows. Thankfully, they don't bite in because his fur is too long and thick. Good. Defensive mechanism. The man knows what he's doing. He's growing all that luscious hair, not just because of the fact that he's absolutely gorgeous in it. He just knows what's up. He knows what's up. He knows what's up, man.
You have.
And then we'll do so we'll also grab this as well. Oh yeah, we need to go ahead and get rid of these stone F3LLs. Get rid of those. Don't need those anymore. Pog. And then there we go. Yeah, because the thing is though, our dog, she's lovely. We honestly a lovely doggo. Lovely doggo she is. However though, when she was younger, she used to be very, whatchamacallit, the best way to describe it, very active. And where we used to live was very organic. So there would be a lot of occasions where she would just jump into streams, jump into this, jump into that. I think it was mainly from the streams, to be fair. And yeah, she would just get absolutely bombarded by them. Bombarded by ticks. That's sad, we don't want her to be bombarded by ticks. She's chilling, she doesn't need them. And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and get ourselves another few. Maybe like another handy. This is like another handy. So we should have now 533. That should be plenty. Yay, Demon Souls! You know it, man. You know it. We're doing assassinations, Machina. I don't know if you've ever been on that quest before in Demon Souls. But this person up here, we're now doing her quest to kill everybody. We've already killed. Oh yeah, I should probably mention. So in between streams, what we have done is that we have been able to get a bunch of different weapons as well. If you go to deposit item, you'll see. No, take item. You'll see we got Baby's Nail, which we already got. The Blue Blood Sword, which is by upgrading the Broken Sword. We got the Morian Blade, which is upgrading the Fast Sword. You've got the Storm. No, Storm is not that. Large Sword Searching, which is upgrading the we've got Blindness, because that's obviously from killing one of the ghosts. We've got Needle of Eternal Agony. We've got Dozer Axe. We got Meat Cleaver from upgrading, I think it's the club. We got Scraping Spear from upgrading the spiked spear thingamajig. I think the war scythe from something. We got Lava Bow from upgrading the compound short bow. And we got the Insanity Catalyst from upgrading the wooden catalyst, and these are just with either souls, stuff, and stuff, and more stuff. And now we're carrying on. We've killed the saints. Now they're not here anymore. We've killed the spell casters beside from Yuria the Witch, which will be our final one. And yeah, then we can hopefully get the foe ring at some point. Okay, up here we go. Now we need to go ahead though and tackle getting the blue dragon, fighting the blue dragon, and then also killing Ostrava, which Ostrava is actually over here. So, but hopefully you're doing okay though, Machina. Worst part is the little sheets are evolving an anti-tech med. Don't work. Wait, more? Can't be having that, G. Can't be having that. Nah, they don't. That's the thing, though. We wouldn't even bother with like anti-tick stuff. We mainly actually pull them out. we just pulled them out. Well, I didn't. My mum was the one to do it. God bless her soul. That's a lot of death. But yeah, it's one of those things that you can do it. That's what literally a dock, like that's what a dock is for. But yeah. But nice. I'm feeling good. Had a good week. Had a good workout. That is good to hear, man. What did you train? If you don't mind me asking, I'm very much. I might be a gamer, but I know my training. I know my training. I just wasn't as I'm not active in it anymore. Chunk of Hearthstone. No, thank you. Okay. Okay, I need to just do this. There we go. I can tell the remake is very true to the areas. Everything I have seen here is in the remake with modern graphics, of course. Yes, actually. I was gonna mention. Basically, there's actually a documentary. Do you know the channel NoClip? Do what? What I'll do? I'll link it in chat. NoClip Demon Souls. If you're interested anyway. If you're interested anyway. Okay, oh, so I'm gonna go ahead and just. Okay, I might have to. Well, okay, I can't link it because I'm in the middle of stuff, and if I go ahead and wait, then it's gonna come from behind me. Gonna move! I'm dead. Oops. Well, I guess it's time to do this anyway. Yeah, I watched this earlier, and it was actually really, really cool. Basically, the behind the scenes. So then, I have both a perspective of somebody that really criticized the remake, and also just the actual the actual people behind it actually making it. And I can see there's a lot of passion behind it. Oh, cool! I run a lot, biking in the summertime plus running. Other than that, I do go to the gym to get some sunshine. Good stuff, man. Oh, well, if you're talking about running, if you're talking about running, do you do any no, I wouldn't say competing, but do you try to do any interval, or what would be the best way? What would be the best way to test your marker? Because I normally used to train my 5 kilometer time. Oh god, gosh, good shot through. Yeah, I used to train my 5 kilometer time a lot, so that would be my kind of like initial point of protocol most of the time. But I know it's not really reflective of some of these performances to compare 5 kilometers. But yeah, so how far do you run each week? Well, that might be a better way. My normal routine was 5-6 times a week, but with about 2 kids, that time's not always on my side. Well, do you know what, man? I get what you mean. I get what you mean. It is it can definitely take up a lot of time, especially, and that's the thing though as well. Oh, right. I done any interval training, so fast and slow and fast and slow. Yes, exactly. Exactly that. And I died. Great. I should have waited for that. That's okay. But yes, exactly. So fast and slow, yeah. Basically, it would normally train like it would basically normally train you anaerobically in a way. Get you to train, basically it gets you to work in a where your body isn't able to sufficiently supply oxygen to muscles. So, I run between 10 and 12 kilometers. I used to have about 5 or 420. I used to have about 420 per kilometer, but those days are gone. I'm about 5. No, that's fine, man. Let me quickly go ahead and convert that to miles per hour because no, minute per mile, because I always used to do that. Per kilometer in miles in a minute per mile. It's a 703. Jesus. Okay, that's not too shabby, man. That's not too shabby at all. Wait a minute. So, wait a minute. That's really good, actually. What the hell? I love that. Love that for you. That's cool. Let me please go ahead and just go down here. So that'll be 7. You said 420 per kilometer. Yeah, 420 per kilometer. Yeah, that's around about 7-minute mile. Yeah, I get exactly what you mean, though, man. No, that's cool. That's cool. And 5 minutes now is more like 8-minute mile. No, to be fair, those are really reasonable times. Those are I love that. I love that from you. That's like, yeah, I used to, basically, when I was training a bunch, I'm dead, I'm gone, I'm dead. Oh, and would you consistently be able to do that throughout the whole 10 kilometers? As well, like 420 per kilometer? I can't do 420. No, that's fine, that's fine. I'll be able to mention what I've done, but like before Corona came along, I had times like that. That's amazing. That is sick. Because that's the thing, though, is that I think when it comes to, even when it comes to interval training and when it comes to doing like long distance run like that, I think it's such a lovely thing to be able to do. I haven't been able to do that in quite a while. And it is something I feel like I'm trying to warm up back up to. But I think at the moment I'm primarily trying to just strengthen myself generally, because I realized that I've kind of been neglecting myself in many different ways. Oh, for God's sake. So 420 was the average, so sometimes over and under faster doing the 10 kilometers. That is sick. Fair enough, man. Love that. And okay, I have to ask one more question then. Is it like a flat route, or is it like a flat running route, or is it like a or is it like quite hilly? So I hate this part. This part sucks. I'm trying to get to the end. But you know, so yeah, okay, obviously, in my case, I used to run quite significantly when I was younger. It wasn't even too long ago, to be fair. Like, it was only like a few years ago. I think it was, again, similar to you, pre-COVID. And it was really, actually, it was, I stopped running at that level back in 2023. Reason being, man, I was caught up in uni. I was caught up in university. And it completely destroyed me in many different ways, and it taught me that I guess in that way university taught me the first time I went, because I dropped out the first time and now I'm back in the second time now, is that even though as you grow up doing these things, there's a lot more to learn. There's a lot more to learn than how fast you can run. And all that, because then if you have nothing else to worry about, then yeah, of course you can get amazing times, but otherwise, yeah, you're missing out on some very important life lessons. And I found that as soon as I went to uni for the first time, because I did not know how to eat, I didn't know how to sustain myself, I didn't know how to do anything. It was just quite depressing, really. Also, am I doing this the right way? So is that dragon still there then? In that case. I'm trying to see when he does it the first time around. So my route was not like a marathon route, which is as flat as possible. I was like going to flat areas, and then I came up back on the same route, and I got a little bit very good up black. That hell. So there you go then. That's perfect. That's perfect then, because then that shows that there's obviously more. There's more to the route than just it all being flat as well. So fair enough, man. Fair enough. Even if you did do it flat, it still would have been fantastic. Most people can't really do that time. But no, though, man. Hey, just enjoy the run for what it is. Enjoy the run for what it is. Now is just some time just to kind of decompress, have a good time, enjoy yourself, and whatnot, and maybe have some mental space. Also, how did he do this? Is he just... Well, he just did that. Okay, that's fine. So for me, oh wait, before I do carry on with that, let me quickly just go ahead and try and get up here first. No, it's not there. Oh no, of course, wait a minute, I just remembered. It's actually, it doesn't, okay, this whole fog goes up until that first pillar. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. And then, now we can do this. I had to remind myself about that. And then, grab this. And we do this now until he dies. I got about 500, so I think I should be okay. Long time no see. How's it going, man? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Come on, good time. We're gonna be AFK in this now for like a hot minute. So for me, I was just running. I had a training app that I started using many years after I started running, and I was kind of shocked at how fast I had become. Motivated me to beat myself. It's actually good for my everyone's mental health, actually. Yeah, exactly, man, exactly. No, basically when I was consistently running, 500 will not, in fact, be enough. Yeah, fine. But yeah, maybe it's not gonna be enough. I'm gonna need a lot more. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. But no. So when I was running, back in 2023, 2022, 2021, around that era, I was quite young for my age. So then but then obviously similar to you, I was using like a running app called Strava. And I had a lot of support around me in terms of relatives, and in terms of those relatives' friends, that kind of pushed me to keep on, like pushing myself in a way. And I got really quick. I guess considering my age, I was able to do a 5 kilometers, in 16:59. So that would average out to be, if I was going to use your kilometers per hour. So basically, I was able to do a 3:23 kilometers minute per kilometer. Around about that, like around about 3:23, 3:25. But then I kind of peaked at that point. But the reason why I was able to get to that level was that I wasn't doing anything else. I wasn't doing anything else. So I had the time to just practice, to keep on pushing myself, and I wasn't even gaming to the extent I am now. So I was putting in some proper pain. But then I went into university for the first time, and it completely destroyed me. Because I would still run at that same level. I even picked up CrossFit by that point. I was doing a lot of strength training. I was still running like 10 kilometers like you, 15 kilometers. At least once a week, and then at least 5 to 6 days a week I would go ahead and train. But then for the other 5, I'd go ahead and have to do uni work. And it was quite an active course. So, but then I'd come back, and what I eat like a handful of just a handful of something. So then I just found myself deteriorate more and more. So yeah, I think what I have learned over this period is that you can run a really quick time like that. But if you don't know how to look after yourself, if you don't know actually how to be a human outside of running or outside of training, then God forbid you're given any sort of challenge. God forbid you're doing anything else beside, for example, playing a game. God forbid you're doing something else. God forbid you're doing anything else besides doing the thing you're good at. So yeah. But yeah. I can run really fast, but I've lost my feet, kind of thing. Yeah, yeah. Do what? That's a really good way of saying it. That's a really good way of saying it. But no, though. I do kind of miss being able to train at that level. However, though, at some point, though, well, actually, right now, for example, I'm trying to run like at least each morning. I'm intermittent fasting, and right now I'm trying to sort out my diet. I'm trying to sort out my diet because it's been peeing me off. So I'm trying to make sure that I hit my calorie intake, not trying to lose too much weight, and just stuff like that. So yeah, it's a journey, a fitness journey for all of us. So I think it's a lot more enjoyable though, and I find that especially since I kind of peaked at such a fast 5 km time. Yeah, I needed a new challenge anyway. No, it's fine, man. You're honestly, dude, nobody's a fat ass. It's fine because my work is editing. I said like 16 to 18 hours a day and each repeat. I also have huge low time. Due to medical glitches, and now I want to lose all ASAP. Any tips you got? Honestly, Rage Bait, dude, I'd say if you wanted to continue, I even bloody done a full-on course in coaching as well. I was really into my fitness, really into my fitness. I'm still into it now, but I'm starting to kind of introspectively do it. But if I were to suggest anything though, I'd suggest, man, just making those little changes in your day. Get a standing desk. Standing desk. They have been my baby for the past 5 years by this point. I will swear by them. They are so important for sedentary lifestyles. It's also about what you eat. Make sure that you eat well. Eat your veggies. Make sure you try to avoid saturated fats. If any point. Things it's easy for me because I'm vegetarian anyway. So then I don't really technically eat much meat. So I don't eat any meat. So it's a lot more difficult for me to go ahead and like check out with some stuff like that. So yeah, yeah, it's really just making those little changes, man. And being active in those changes as well. Something that you can just kind of do without too much friction. But yeah, I'd suggest first thing, standing desk. Standing desk, that's the first thing I'd suggest. Super duper helpful. Flying Dragons trophy, yippee! The way I started running was I just got out of such a serious relationship, which when I was studying, I just had to get out of it. I just had to get out of the flat. I made it a rule, you have to be an hour running / walking. The route got longer, getting faster and faster, very quickly. I just enjoyed it a lot. That is so sick, man. That is really inspirational. That, fair enough. I like that because things are, again, you're not letting that hardship get to you, and you're trying to put it into something more productive, which I really do respect. So fair play, man. And yeah, you hella deserve being able to. Honestly, you hella deserve being able to have that fast time. That's all I can say. But no, though. So, but then there we go. Then, so you probably relate to me in that way, so that I'm like, yeah. But yeah, when I started running though, it was more of just I was actually quite inspired by by a relative. Also, I need to go ahead and make sure now that we do this. Okay, Australia, you are fine, man, but we have to kill you now.
What on earth are you doing? Please, you must not. I thought we were allies.
I'm sorry, man. Mausoleum key, and then as we go up here, his Black Phantom's gonna come in. Give me 2 seconds, legends, because it's going to be very important for us. This is very important for the rest of the run. Okay. Very important moment for the rest of the run. I need to go back there. I need to go ahead and just tackle the woman. There we go. There you go, nice. Hey, me too. I'm vegan, but I can eat eggs. Appreciate your tips, bro. But I think, I really needed that. No, it's okay, man. It's okay. Oh, hell yeah, GUV. Oh, let's go. Hey, look. Being a meat eater, being vegan, being vegetarian, hey, man, whatever makes you happy. It's just always being aware about nutritionally what you put into your body. For example, for me anyway, I can't eat eggs. I can't eat eggs. I can't eat peanuts. Nor can I eat sesame seeds because I'm allergic to them. So I've pretty much gone down quite a vegetarian path anyway. From that, and I just never really enjoyed meat. So my diet though isn't very fatty anyway. So that has played well in my favor. That's played well in my favor. Because a lot of the food I eat is very carby. For at least keeping weight off. But obviously it doesn't play much into my favor when I'm not having fat. It's very important to have fat in your diet, and that's something I'm realizing I need to do. But then, yeah, I guess I've always lived off carbs. Okay, also, let's go ahead and just do this. Now, we gotta hope that this is not gonna be painful now, and we're gonna realize that we've done something wrong. We need Talismans of Gods. Yeah, and also, little morning routine, workout routine, does wonders. Doing like a little morning workout routine, like as soon as you wake up, you down a bunch of water, and you have to do about 5-10 minutes of a workout. It doesn't have to be a workout. It doesn't have to be massive. Just like maybe a few crunchies, maybe a press up or two. Does wonders. Does wonders. And speaking for somebody that was very, whatchamacallit? Isolated, I guess? I wasn't very active when I was well, not active, but I wasn't very, whatchamacallit? Thingy. Anyway, give me a second, no, let's go ahead and do this. So, woman now should be angry at us because we have killed now everybody.
Well, well.
Very smooth.
Here is your reward.
Other than the beast. Now, when we talk to her next...
Don't look at me with that. I want you to kill the witch Yuria. I will, of course, provide you with a reward of
similar value. Yes.
Excellent.
So, now this is going to be very important. We'll continue on our conversation in 2 seconds. Let's go ahead and get this, and then we can go ahead and kill Kinnaland then. Then be on our way. Deposit. We don't need our heavy arrows anymore. And then we don't need chunks of hardstone, don't need chunks of sharpstone. And yes, okay. And then now, we need to make sure that we've purchased everything we want from her.
Are you here very well?
I'm sorry, Yuria, you're gonna have to die. I don't mean to be a pain. Don't mean to be a pain. Also, after we do this, do we just... No, he does that after he kills Kinnaland, so let's go ahead and wait for that one. What does he do beforehand? He just puts on, like, different... Okay, well, it's basically just putting on whatever, so... Generate a Cloud of Plague. Soul Arrow, Soul Ray. Fireball. He puts on... He puts on initially Death Cloud. We can put on something else. We'll put on it's not really gonna be worth it to be fair. We're just going for a fight. Actually, can we just do one? Aim toss, soul. Yeah, we'll just go for Soul Ray. Thank you. And then after this, we're gonna have to kill Yuria. I'm very sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, this has to happen. Whoa, 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 whoa! And I died. Okay, that is spicy. You are a spicy foe. Jesus Christ. I didn't have this before. Is she still alive? It's just... Okay, no, she's just angry now. She's angry at us, which is fair. Sorry. Wait, wait a minute. Do I still have that quest though? Wait a minute, actually, we could check.
What's wrong? I granted next.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm sorry. I was just quickly checking that you still want me to go ahead and kill her. Difficult boss fight. Absolutely bamboozled. Well, to be fair, she's a witch, so. Bonk. Okay, then after this, then we should hopefully get the foe's ring, and then we need to kill the actual person giving us everything. Then we should be good to go. I mean, I was fully vegan too. I got COVID in lockdown era, and my condition was miserable. So my documents that if you want to live, you must eat non-vegan protein or egg at the moment. Choose eggs though. To be fair though, eggs are just a fine source of nutrition. I wish I could eat eggs. I wish I could eat eggs. God damn it. So hey, you enjoy eggs on my behalf, man. You enjoy eggs on my behalf.
So, you're what they might call lastly, I must only
Okay. Thank you. 2, 3, 4. There you go. Now we got the foe ring, which that's good. We got the ring of the accursed, which that's also good. We only need to now kill King of Lance. Okay. Gold mask, this. Hell yeah, man, hell yeah. Ring of magical nature, foe's ring, ring of the accursed. So what ring are we missing then? What ring are we missing? Okay, let's go ahead though, and kill King of Land. I just didn't want to do it though beforehand. But no though. Yeah, anyway. I don't know, I enjoy talking about like health and whatnot. Obviously for me personally, I'm on my own journey when it comes to it, and I think everybody's on their own journey when it comes to it. So it's always great to share like other people's experiences and what they've learned and all that. I've learned a very valuable lesson, and that is you gotta learn the fundamentals. You gotta learn the fundamentals of living first before you can reach a peak. Otherwise you're gonna be in a bit of a pickle. You're gonna be in a bit of a pickle. I need that. And then what we need is we need to go ahead and get you out of the way. No, okay. Okay, nope, don't want that. We got one of those guys out of the way. Nope. Damn it. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Ah, pain. actually just do spells like that? Jesus Christ. Spells like that. Appreciate you. Go try and get the you gotta try and get the guy as well that bloody has all that. But no, we need these guys as weapons to get like every single weapon in the game. Okay. Ow. Pokies. I enjoy people poking me. For God's sake. But I think that the only things that we're missing though is some of the material grinds. So, for example, we still need pure dark moonstone / moonstone, and then pure bladestone, which we're gonna have to do a lot of grinding out for. Hello, it's me you're looking for. I can see it in your eyes. Eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we can go ahead and just scooch back, wait for her to drop her weapon, grab it, and then hopefully not die in the meantime. There you go, white bow. Well, we already got that, but hey-o. Now we need to go ahead and grab his stuff. Ow. Come on. Ow. But yeah, also, as I was going to mention, yeah, I watched a documentary earlier on the making of, obviously, Demon's Souls, the remake. And it makes a lot more sense about some of the kind of artistic decisions they made. How my weapon break? It's a bit stupid. I have normal weapons. I got pressure sword, it's fine. Oh, I can't even use it. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Yeah, I'm literally low on everything. Oh, wait, oh, my armor's broke as well? What's happened here then? Fine, I'll beat him with all my broken up weapons. I'll kill him with all my broken weapons. Ow. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. But yeah, it makes a little more sense though about that kind of like artistic decisions with the game. I would still say though that I looked at the armored spider. Okay, there was one thing though. So there was a lot of decisions I could say, yeah, do you know what? I can respect that. Comparing to like other people's criticism about the game. But one thing though that kind of stuck out to me was the armored spiders fight, and that they changed how they would the spider would actually go ahead and like go so down the hall, basically have it so whatchamacallit, it would have to get you to go back on yourself. It have to get you to go back on yourself. So initially it was fireballs, a bunch of fireballs.
Yep.
But in the remake they use like an oil. That did make me react. I was like, oh, change that part. Interesting. Because the fireballs were like were quite a big part about that whole fight. And the oil does make sense. Do you know what? The whole... Yeah, because again, it's a remake, not a remaster. If it's a remaster, it would be something different, but because the fact it's a remake, it's... You gotta respect it as one. And good golly grief, I feel like I'm starting to now get how people feel when it comes to like touching a or kind of like touching a game that they kind of feel like is theirs in a way, and kind of have like a little bit of a reaction to a change like that. And I completely get why though, from a from a development point of view, why you'd want to make that. It does kind of put into question though, like, yeah, if that was the reaction though of the general public and probably Sony at the time, some of these changes and even Miyazaki himself. Oh, wait a minute, we do need to go ahead and change that over as well. Then when they went ahead and pitched Bloodborne, I don't think they would have ever have given. I don't think they would have ever have given that IP to Bluepoint.
We are indebted to you
For
you freed on our behalf.
Which is interesting. Interesting.
Thank God.
Okay, so we got this at the very least. I don't get though why we have this though, because if we've killed everybody, then what can we even trade that with? We can't learn any more spells. There's no more spells to learn even after killing the dragon, so there's no point. Keep kerfuffle about that one. Okay, so we've gone that. Now we need to put away. Did I also pick up a shield? No, did I also pick up a shield at some point? No, I don't. I'm gonna get rid of my arrows now because we don't need as many. Definitely do not need as many. Go ahead and just drop like it's 200. Not much. Don't need that much, man. And then what we can do is grab something. Grab ourselves some Darkmoon grass. Okay. And I think it's about time. We'll go ahead and fight King of Land. Get his boss fight out of the way. Oh, no, we're not actually. Oh, no, wait. No. I'll do what? Yeah, well, I don't know. We can fight King of Land and have nothing to do. Yeah, do what we'll do. I've got an idea. Because we're going to be in Boletaria place now for a bit. We'll go ahead and fight King of Land. Then we'll fight the truest hardest boss. The guy that's in the tower. And then that will be... Oh, wow. That would be in the main game kind of move through, and I died. Imagine that. That would be in the main game moved through, and then all we need to do then is just tackle the farming for these different stuff. If everything goes to plan. Those red knights. Honestly. I just hope that we haven't missed anything. Because if everything goes to plan, there should not be a need to go for another run. Now, I love the skin to bits, but I've got Dark Souls 1 remastered right over there, and I want to play it. And 2, and 3, and Sekiro, and Blood. Okay. We got a lot of games of platinum. So I'd much rather go ahead and enjoy our time with this one and crack on. Stop it, you fat official. Thank you. And yeah, to be fair though, talking about games as well though, the Dark Souls trilogy actually arrived today, so we're gonna be continuing on with our run of the platinums. We'll be continuing on with our run of the platinums after this one. Honestly, I'm buzzed. Honestly, I'm hella buzzed. It's gonna be sick to see how we tackle the series again, because again, it was actually back in 2023 that I played Dark Souls Remastered for the first time, and it was my my introduction into the franchise. So I would not have a bloody clue about how I would even play that game. I'm very acquainted with Dark Souls 3. I'm very acquainted with Sekiro. I'm decently acquainted with Bloodborne. Elden Ring, I'm neither here or there about. But damn it, it's the damn Dark Souls 1 and 2. Dark Souls 1 and 2. These two games scare me. And also Bloodborne, just purely because of Orphan of Kos. Orphan of Kos scares me. I remember that fight. That fight really did stuff to me. Really made me rethink about what I was doing with my life. Funny thing is that DS1 feels better to play than DS2. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know. Should we play DS2 next? Try and get that game out of the way and then play DS1? A part of me is feeling like that. A part of me is feeling like maybe we should play DS2 first. Because I know that that is a significantly larger, more difficult game than DS1. I think it's actually might as well. It is not tied to the story. Really? DS1 and DS3 are connected? Seriously? I didn't even realize. Okay, yeah, I need to try to remind myself how I fought this guy. Yeah, do you know what? That might be a good idea then, if that's the case. Ow, ow, ow. Don't do is run off again. There was a strat I used to do. I don't know which strat it was, though. Okay, don't do that. It's in my design. DS2 is on its own. But I kind of hope so. Back. Like, things I won't even really remember from DS2 the Fume Knight and Sir Baloney. Sir Baloney. Sir Baloney. Ow. For a second, this guy is a bit tough. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to get behind that. Oh, maybe I was. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Get back. As you make sure that like I'm always on like full health when fighting them. You got a hit there. Missed a fine hit. There you go. I'm not really just doing that again. This isn't even the hardest boss. The hardest boss is in the tower at the start of the tower Beltaria. Whoa! No! Okay, ooh, jeez. Yeah, whenever he has that, that's not a very nice trick. He doesn't take away, like, stuff from you. Nope. There we go. How you do? Well, good night, Joe. And I died, I imagine. haven't got myself upgraded very much. I'm not hating on it. Well, maybe a bit, but DS2 is that weird movie you enjoy watching because it is weird and entertaining. Don't know how to describe it. No. I get what you mean. I get what you mean exactly. Yeah, I like DS2 because of the DLC. I don't know. Maybe DS2 just feels like more of a fever dream than anything else. It feels like more of a fever dream. Played Knights again. There you go. Like, it's a good game. Like obviously it has its strong points. But I think I much prefer the other ones though, because even its implementation of like consumable healing items wasn't as strong, I think, as it should have been. Yeah, I think we might do that. Now that I think about it. Yes, good way of putting it. I ordered DS1, had a fever, and then got DS2. Exactly, man. Hell yeah. I'm glad we're on the same page. Like, some of the areas just kind of felt like weird, and some of the bosses and some of the enemies were just strange. Yeah. Yeah, I can see it now. So yeah, that might be something we do then. Because I'd much rather be able just to... I'd much rather start from, like, I don't know... well, I'd much rather play through Dark Souls 1, 3, Bloodborne, Sekiro, and Elden Ring than 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, Bloodborne, Sekiro, and Elden Ring. Because everything is strange. Exactly. Then once that's out of the way, then we can just enjoy ourselves. Oh, you know that ladder maker? Ladder maker? The ladder maker? There's a carpenter in the game? What's going on? What's going on here? Breakfast. So, also I cut myself earlier and it really hasn't not bad. It makes ladders for you in Majula. All I know, there's a cat person. Find him in the poison area before the boss fight with the snake one. This is a fever dream. What you're describing is a fever dream. Ow. This guy's a bit of a pain in the butt. 1, 2, 3. Second. 1, 2. Oh, for good God of grief. You have to find him first. Well, then if that's the case, then I probably have never seen him. Unless he was a part of the Platinum journey. I don't think I ever saw him. I'm just gonna try and take my time with this guy. No. Let me sure I'm like around a corner or something. Bloody hell. Anyway, when you find him, he can make ladders for you to get down into the pit. That guy! Oh, no. Okay, nope. Yeah, I know who you're talking about now. I know who you're talking about. Yeah, he makes the ladders to go, like, he has, like, different, you have to, that was a very specific, why do you ask? Yeah, I know the ladder maker. Jesus Christ, okay, that is spicy. Heal. I don't know if I'm going to be able to survive this next one. So maybe I need to actually go ahead and start like using my shield a bit more. We just need to start blocking a bit more. That'd be a good idea. We go to fight Yom the Giant. Yeah. Now I get it, man. Jesus. What a specific, yeah. What a specific character. Fair play. It was quite funny when you went ahead and made him make like I think it was like the shortest ladder or something. The shortest ladder literally just leads to nowhere. The shortest ladder literally just leads to death. That was quite funny. If you wanted to travel at the very least. 2. Yeah, one hit. Just one hit. Just one hit, and just kind of like keep on cheesing him around the place. One, 2. 1. Okay. I like these corners. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Alright. Okay. 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 No, no. God. Heal. Hey, hit me through there. 2, 3. The pain. The pain's in. The pain's in. The pain's in. Oh, okay, that is gonna be a hit. How much of a hit? Okay, it's not too bad, I guess. Oh, for God's sake! Oh, okay. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. There, just leave me alone, please. I'll get one hit in. Nope. Enough. 1, 2. Nope. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. Just one more hit, 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 one more hit. Don't be cocky though, don't be cocky, don't be cocky, don't be cocky. Don't be cocky. There we go, we're gone. Yippee! Demon was destroyed. All's King Trophy. Yippee! As Liam Neeson said, I have a specific set of skills. I have a specific set of skills. But the point being, he's on both DS1 and 3. Wait, DS3 as well? I haven't actually realised. Never. Well, maybe I just never noticed him. To be fair, to really care that much anyway. But still, that's really cool. Also, let's just get this.
How did you defeat my precious demon? No human has an appetite for souls such as you. The rest is up to the Old One. If it is to be, then you shall be back in it.
What's he do here? So he just returns back to the Nexus after this. That's cool. Oh yes, Yom's. Oh yeah, Yom the Giant. Oh yeah, of course. My bad. Yeah, Yom the Giant. I remember Yom the Giant being. I thought you meant the ladder guy was in the I thought you meant the ladder guy was in both things. He's dead at the bonfire. Jesus. That's still, yeah, because obviously I do remember. I think it was Yom the Giant or something. Oh, yeah, there was a giant in DS3 that you needed to fight. If I remember correctly. But, we just go ahead and just check that I've got everything correctly here. And what we can do. Was it these? Oh, yeah, no, we need to go ahead and
Yeah.
duplicate some souls first.
You're lucky.
Be at the bonfire, sick. I can't wait to get to a
That's a
point
hard-
though when we can play DS3. I really enjoyed my time with DS3. Just for the simple fact that I was grinding a bunch. I love to grind.
We are
I love the
indebted
grind
to
of
you,
that game.
for you fight on our behalf.
The thing is, you can just save everything to the last part where you're just getting all like the last
Thank
things. So, and then Force King.
we are
There we go. This got confusing. The ladder guys in both. Oh, this okay. Wait a minute. This might got confusing. Yeah. Wait a minute. Then this case got confusing. The ladder guys in both games, DS2 and 3. He is found dead in DS3 next to the bonfire in the area where you fight Yorm the Giant. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now. So, in the area that you find Yorm the Giant, which is in the game, period, you can also find the dead. We need to keep that in mind. We need to keep that in mind so then when we do go ahead and play DS3, that we try to look out for him. Of course. Of course. That's brilliant. Brilliant, man. That's this. Where do we go next? When you play DS3, have that in mind. Oh yeah, no, massively, man. Massively. Thank you for that. Thank you though, anyways, for showing that, for telling us that. It got a bit confusing, definitely, but we got there eventually. We got there eventually. And then what we'll do is I will continue so anyway. Pretty cool that they put in references like that. Exactly, and I think it does then tie in the worlds a little more better though as well. I think it does tie in the worlds a little bit more better because obviously, DS2 was so disjointed. For the franchise, no. Okay. Okay. I've forgotten that there's no floor by there. There is no floor in the middle anymore. There is no floor in the middle anymore. I've got to remind myself about that. I thought I accidentally activated like the last sequence or something and I was gonna like mess something up. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. That's funny. Okay, so now then. We've got to go ahead and deal with a very tough boss fight. Oh, no, oh, wait a minute. I wonder, can we do that same trick that I did last time? So I can show you, because we're going to need to go ahead and fight the guy in the tower now. Take item, so... We're going to need quite a few arrows though for this guy.
yeah.
Then we need to change this to the compound longbow. Then now we can go ahead and do this. My bad. My bad, I don't doohickey. I did a bit of a doohickey. Ah. Delicious. Delicious and nutritious. And then yeah, so after this then, well, you can see that it's been sadly, but for me it's gonna be great. We're gonna be then AFKing for a few. Well, no, we're gonna be farming. Farming a lot. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just do this. Bonk. Poke. Poke. And up here we go. here we go. Up here we go. Up here we go. Nope. Nope. There we go. There we go. Then pog you. Get through here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, actually no, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly go ahead and take these guys out, so then it won't be much of an issue. Okay, so we need to keep. We need this table and chairs. We need that table and chairs. Red Knight. One, two. There you go. How you still not dead, bro? Go ahead then. Okay. Now I think use Mausoleum Key. Hello. Now what? Okay, so what's the whole plan with this fight then? The whole plan with this fight is to. Oh, he actually uses Death Cloud on him. Then he's just there for like a hot minute or two, just trying to fight him. Okay, and he dies as well. Oh wait, did he die as well as get hit by him? Okay.
Thou who seeketh the king's sword, I am the old king. Show me thine strength, and the strength of thine souls.
Okay, cool. Okie dokie then. 1, 2. Okay, I don't know why I'm doing that. 1, 2.
Thou dost well to impress one such as me, young knight. I am old King Doran, and thou hast proven thine strength to me.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to kill you though.
Go forth and take the king's sword in thine hand.
I'm sorry though, I'm gonna have to kill you though still. Even though you've been so generous and just kind of like let me go. I can't even use that. I can't even use that. Use this though? Oh, because I need a catalyst, that's why. But anyway. Maybe try and get him into like a corner or something. He has a lot of health.
I am the old king. Darest thou to challenge me?
Yep.
Very well. But may thou be determined from the depths of thine heart, else thou shalt fail. May fate be with you.
Okay, no, I didn't. Okay, how'd that happen? No! Oh, he's got hit. He got healed on everything. Good for everything, man. All of our health. To be fair, this Blessed Meridian Hammer or Meridian thing is bloody good. I've never had so much success with a weapon before. Oh, you do a lot of damage. Because like you can just kind of keep him like at a pretty decent distance. Nope. What do you mean? Pain. But anyway, a shot. It was worth a shot. I'll try and get back up there though now. That's gonna be fun. Then after this though, that's pretty much the last thing we need to do. It's pretty much be the last thing we need to do. Let's get done. 2, 3, 4. There we go. Go up here. 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 Nope. Nope. Here again. Here again. Over here. And hello. I do not want to deal with you because you're not my objective. Don't want to deal with you. I want to deal with you. What do I want to deal with you? Or you? All of you kind of stink. Very badly. Oh, no, no, come. Okay, I get it, you like hitting me. Good job for you. I hate the Red Knights, man. It's so annoying. Red Knights are so annoying. I'm here to challenge you. Okay, now let's see what we can try and do then with him. Now we need to get it. So we're gonna try a tactic. I don't know if this is gonna entirely work, but I don't know how I set up even last time. But we need to get him into this room. Oh wait, can I just actually MVP? Oh, bro, well that would have been helpful. There you go. Okay. So, and we need to basically get him to, like, get onto there. Oh, no, sorry, cheesing him. I'm gonna see about cheesing him anyway. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. Okay, one side. One side. No, I'm getting too close, getting too close. There we go, got him, we got him. There we go. This was my strat. This is my strat. You need to clear all the furniture. Well, your strat is to clear all the furniture. Mine is just to get him onto the table. So cool. It kind of depends though, because sometimes he does like a walk off to the side. So it's not like a foolproof plan. It's not like always a foolproof plan. He is starting to walk off to the left a little bit. There you go. I'm trying to get him off to the right a little bit. There you go. He's still kind of walking off the table a little bit, which I'm a little bit concerned about. But he's just on the edge of the table. So even if we need to try and get him back on there or something, that should be fine. Yeah, he's slowly walking off the table. After that, when you get him outside the other door, I use the other weapon. I use this weapon that throws people backwards. I forgot which weapon that was. Or you can just push and kick. Yeah, you can push him or kick him off the edge, which I definitely know that. But this is a solid shot as well. Yeah, I don't know how I came about this, but I just came up. It just came to me. Oh, hopefully he stays on the corner because you can kind of see how he's moved from the middle of the table now to like the center, or like right at the edge. Hopefully he stays there. Hopefully he stays there. There you go. This is the one strat I will call my own. There you go. There you go then. We just got to hope he doesn't walk off. You can probably use a lava bow, makes it a little more quicker, but I think maybe like a lava bow make it quicker. Old King Doran has a lot of health. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Think okay. My god, the amount of hours it takes. It's the same amount of hours it would probably take for you to go ahead and kill the blue dragon. However though, you don't have to nudge him, he just does his thing. He just does his thing. Does take a lot of hours though. 'Cause I swear like maybe as time goes on he becomes stronger to it. But how I think we're down like 100 hours now. This is what I need to do. These are heavy arrows as well. These are heavy arrows. I do not even want to know what it would be like for the other ones. This guy is. Yeah, this guy does definitely take a few hits, doesn't he? I mean, we would have had to fight him. We would have had to fight him normally. Imagine fighting him normally. Wow. That's ludicrous. Playing the game as it was intended. Imagine that. Never think of anything such ludicrous. The best part is that he doesn't even feel like he wants to go ahead and heal. We get that eventually, though. Get that eventually. And there we go. And there we go. That's the sound that you would make. That's the sound you would make after I've done that to you. That is preposterous. Exactly, man. Yeah, that is the sound you would make. Rogue's Trophy. Oh, there we go. Sick. I don't know which one that is, actually. I think that's all the different reigns. Hell yeah. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. Go ahead and take this out for a second. Not gonna be needing any arrows now for a little while. Put down 300, make sure there's nothing else I need to pick up. No, nothing else, let's go. Imagine being the guy that designed that guy and no one find him the intended way, honestly. That's what it's like though for most of the Dark Souls games though. I feel kind of bad for them. Nobody's finding them the intended way. The dual weapon. Demon Brand. There we go. So we got that as well. We got the Old King's Trophy. He's now going to go ahead and pick up his goods. Obviously the Eternal Warrior's Ring. And the sword. We just hear what he's saying. Yeah, Rogue's Trophy. So we got all the rings. Yeah. Okay then, so Legends, that's it. That is in fact it. Now what we need to do is we need to start working now on farming Moonlight. And all that. Okay. We'll do. Let's go ahead and grab this. Just. Let me quickly go ahead and check this out now. Okay. Is it? Because you got those away as well. Okay, so okay, so we need to go ahead and get the Mercury Rapier. Mercury Rapier 1. We need. We need the Moonlight Sword. Yep, we need that. The Blessed Claymore. We need a Claymore. Blessed Claymore, there we go. We need the Demon Brand. That I put in here just recently. Did I? I'm not entirely sure. Demon Brand, yep. Then we need the Dragon Greatsword. Dragon Greatsword, where's that? Where did we get that? Sure. Crescent Falchion, we'll get that as well. Where's that? Crescent Falchion 1. So, where's the Dragon Greatsword? That's the Dragon Bone Smasher. Dragon Greatsword. Might be in my inventory. Hopefully it is anyway. A Mercury Blessed. Dragon Greatsword 1. Wait. Dragon Greatsword. Dragon Greatsword. Souls. Oh, there's not. There is a Dragon Greatsword in Souls. The Dragon Lance. Wait, what? Oh, do I need a lance sword to get that then? That might be the case because we don't have any dragon lance swords here. We'll grab ourselves a lance sword. Strange. Okay. And then sharp. Uchiki dagger. And Terran. This. Okay, I think that should be everything. Now we need to go to the blacksmith person. Dragon sword. Where's that? I got a feeling it might be just like an might be an upgrade path. Sword. Dredgeland Merchant. So it's actually okay. So I see now. So it's basically just a normal greatsword.
Then show me some cop.
Okay, that's fine. Well, we'll go ahead and get that anyway then. Okay, so Mercury Rapier. So let's go ahead and upgrade this first. Hog. That will be one achievement. Oh, Fatal Istok. Fatal Istok. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do that. So we need a great sword, and then the Fatal Istok. I don't even have any great swords, do I not? I swear I killed some of them, did I not? Spicy. Like I said, we're just kind of like trying to gather ourselves a little bit here to know where we're going next with everything.
I went.
Getting all the weapons? Pretty much. Well, again, most of them anyway, the ones that we can get. So we need ourselves a great sword. Where's a great sword? It's a broadsword. Broken sword, Morian blade, claymore, large sword of moonlight, great dragon. I haven't got it. I haven't got a great sword. Need an S-talk. Upgrade that to fatal. Interesting. Also, wait a minute. Great sword. Great sword souls. I don't have one. Thought I had one. It's found in 1-3 Stonefang Tunnel on the balcony near the Dredgeland Merchant or dropped by a dread. Okay. So it's in 1-3 in Stonefang Tunnel.
I can tell.
From what I've seen. Well, could we grab that? How much stuff do I have? I got enough room for it. The Stonefang Tunnel. So wait a minute. Great sword weapon. Can we drop? Found in Inner Warden next. Yeah, we don't have that yet, so get that Inner Ward. See. Show. Maybe near the Dredgeland, so. Aha! Yeah, okay. Let's get this then. Because yeah, we're just trying to gather everything now, because obviously there's only really going to be a few other like materials that we need for the final plat. So I'm just trying to see where the bloody hell we are. Okay. So if we have a gander down here, hello. 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 Hey. Just fine. Okay, anyone on here? Oh, wait a minute. Where you drop? Ring of Sharps, that's fine. It's fine. And then go through here. Jump down. Go over to here. Climb up. Climb all the way up. Go over to here. Go over to here. Scooch on up by here. There we go. And they mentioned it was near. It was near his location. But obviously we've killed him beforehand now, so he's not around anymore. But no, stop. Game. Game. What's going on here then? What's going on here? One on the right side, yeah, we never got that. That's fair, we just never got it. No. Go away. Go away, please and thank you. Then scooch up here. Then scooch around here, scooch around here. And scooch down here. And scooch in here. And then we can go over here. And then yippee-ki-yay. Yippee-ki-yay. Last time I done this, it was because of the fact that these guys weren't very kind to me. No, I need to move, I need to move, I need to move, not down the corridor. Where am I going? Bro, this game is spicy. Ah. One, two. I love when this game does that. I love this. Why is that game? Why is that guy better? There's another red knight. I don't want another red knight. I'm already dealing with another. I'm already dealing with one other. Is he healing? It is so little. It is. I don't like it. Yeah, it was the other way. And up here we go. Up here we go. Now, it's actually going to be... Haha! There it is. Great sword. That's what we needed. I've already killed the Dredgeman Merchant, I'm sorry. He's dead now. I'm sorry, he's dead. Okay. No merchant, he dead. I killed him. He was looking at me funny. He was looking at me funny. Frankly, there's no merchants at all, actually. I killed them all. There's no more merchants left in this world. There's hardly any NPCs left in this world, actually. We killed Patches. It was all for that quest for that woman. That, like, woman's assassination quest. We have to kill, like, we have to get a black character tendency. I don't know what you need him for. Don't need him for anything. Maybe, like, for some of the weapons, that's about it. You just buy whatever you need and then you just go off to the races. Dragon Soul, let's get this. So we need to get ourselves... Okay, so now we got that. We can go to the Ashtok. There's a fatal Ashtok. Is it that we need? Okay, so a fatal Ashtok. Fatal Ashtok. Oh, black tendency, yes, I remember. Yeah, exactly, man. How... Jar quality, fatal... Ah, so we need to upgrade it to 5, I think? Oh, there we go. Why is S-Talk free and Marrowstone? I see. This. Get this. This. Fatal. There you go for fatal then, all the way up. Ah, wait, I don't have a chunk of Marrowstone.
All done?
I don't have a chunk of Marrowstone. What do you mean I don't have a chunk of Marrow? What? What do you mean I don't have a chunk of Marrowstone? Chunk of Marrowstone. Oh, the giant ticks. Oh, bloody hell. We don't have it yet. Wait a minute. We need to go ahead and kill a few ticks. Yeah. Okie dokie. So, if we... Also, can we talk to her without...
Hark, the old. Let us proceed.
No, 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 no! I was gonna go ahead and try and upgrade. Upgrade. Well, luckily this isn't to actually initiate the final stage. When you get down there anyway, you'll still be given an option to get back up, I believe. Hopefully. Otherwise, we're a bit screwed because we've just locked ourselves down to the end. And see, we end up on the beach, don't we? Oh, for God's sake, this is Stranding. This is Death Stranding. No! This is a pretty cool scene, though. Do you all like the birds? That's pretty
Old
cool.
One, I have brought thee what thou wishest, thy new demon. Come now, be good.
So just beastly. Beastly. Can I talk to you though? Can I still go ahead and upgrade my stuff with you? I don't necessarily want to do anything.
Let us
Oh, I cannot upgrade with you anymore.
let us
Oh, for God's sake. That isn't ideal. That's not ideal because we technically need to go ahead and upgrade our stuff. Like our luck and stuff. Yeah, I guess not then. I guess not then. But anyway. Yeah, so how can we do this? Chunk of milestone. We need to go into here. I believe it's the Valley of Defilement. Which would be better? Valley of Defilement would be a better place to go. We got not to put to level 5 anyway. Oh, it's a Dark Eater shield, that's why. Okay, what we'll do is we'll see about trying to get maybe some chunk of marrow stone here, but then if not, then what we'll do is we'll just carry on with the upgrades, and then we'll just make this as part of our farming sessions. As part of our farming sessions. One. Go over here. Go over to here. Go over to here. Go over to there. Go over to here. Bonk. 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 Then down we go. Thank you. And these are gonna be where some of these guys are gonna be. There we go, Trigger Milestone, there we go. Go there eventually. Go there eventually. So we can go back. So see, this is the thing though, it's all the cleanup now. It's all the cleanup. And then what we'll do is I will do another upgrade. Bonk, 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 bonk. Bonk.
We are indebted to you, for you fight on our behalf.
Right on our behalf. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. Chunk of stone there. I want those just to make sure that it doesn't overload. And now what we can do is, oh yeah, we also need our heater shield, which we've already got. Got our heater shield. We've got the thingamajig. There's loads of different weapons that we're going to be upgrading. Loads of different weapons that we're going to be upgrading. Upgrade weapon, so we're going to be upgrading the Fatal S-Talk now, back up to where we need to be. Pure Marrowstone. There we go. That'll be the next one. Heater shield, we need to melt that down. There we go, Life Master. Upgrade that now to Dark Heater Shield. Dark Heater Shield 1. There we go. This will then upgrade that to full. There we go, Shade Master. And then, do we have anything else? We've got a Crushing Bat. Is this Crushing Battle Axe we're doing next? Alright, I don't have the Crushing Battle Axe yet, wait a minute.
Well done.
The Crushing Battle Axe. Pog. There we go. And back to the Nexus. Then back to the Nexus. Bonk, bonk, bonk. So we've done the Blessed Claymore. We've done the Fatal S-Talk. Get rid of that one. And yeah, now we need the Crushing Battle Axe.
We are.
There we go. Now we can go back. Upgrade this as well. This is where a lot of our hard work pays off now, because obviously a lot of this is going to be just upgrading, and there's again achievements like literally just one after another. This is one after another. Around here. Around here. And now what we can do is Crushing Battle Axe, Shard of Greystone. Upgrade this to its maximum. Next achievement, Master Basher. Master Basher. We then also have this. So tearing. Terran, there we go. Shadow Sucker Stone. Upgrade this then. Upgrade to max. Beautiful. Bloodmaster Trophy. And then we've got a great sword. Ah, damn it, we're going to go ahead and upgrade. We need to get ourselves some more hard stone.
Hey, come.
Come back to Center. No, I'll come back to you in a second. We need some more hard stone. Falling hard times ahead. Funny, haha. Okay. Now. Go over to here. Terran, we can be done with that. We can be done with. We'll go ahead and dupe as well some of the other sharp stuff we have. Actually, wait a minute.
Thank you.
Hard stone, and then large shard stone, and then also
Wait.
okay. Buy this.
What's the hurry?
Any manners? No, I don't.
Whoop.
Deposit this.
We are indebted to you, for you fight on our behalf.
And then bish bash bosh. Take not all of them, just one. Chunk of sharp stone. Deposit that away. And then we can go ahead then and duplicate the sharp stone. Upgrade, we want to buy, go up to here.
What's the hurry?
Bosh bosh.
Thank
Deposit sharpstone.
We are indebted to you.
We're getting there.
For you fight on our
We're getting there
behalf.
slowly but surely. There's a lot to get through.
Thank you.
There's a lot to get through. Boggies.
We
And then now what we're gonna do is get up to here, Stonefang Tunnel. Let's go and do this. Let's go ahead and get it done. Making my way downtown, walking fast, making fast. Bam bam. Bam, 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 bam. Down here. Over here. Wait, no, I'm talking to you. So, we need a great sword. And a very specific conditions. This takes a lot, jeez. Okay, Dragon Greatsword, there we go. Dragon Greatsword, Dragon Greatsword, Dragon Greatsword, Dragon Greatsword, Dragon Greatsword. Needs 2? That's expensive. Blade Master's Trophy, there we go. It needs 2 bloody pure dragon stones. You have to play the game twice to get that. And Moon Knight Sword. Oh wait, but this is the only one that we can't do because we don't have a pure Moonlight yet. So we can't get pure Moonlight yet. Can't farm them? No. Well, pures, no, you can't farm pures. Pures are only given by boss drops. Well, some of them are anyway. The Dragon Pure Stone you have to get from the Dragon boss fight right at the end of 2. Soul Brand. All the regalia. Oh, that one's actually at the end, isn't it? Yeah. Oh wait, and then we need the longbow then. Is it the combat longbow we need? But before they don't. Oh yeah, that one. That one is farmable. Yes, that one is the one that we're actually gonna be farming a little bit. But some of them you have to, some of them you can't. I think, as you would probably know. Okay, now we need to go ahead and move this and back to 0. Hard stone. Now we need to make it sticky. Spider stone. Spider stone. Spider stone. Spider stone. Spider stone. Master Bowman's Trophy. Yippee! And is there anything else that I'm missing? Sorry, give me a second.
All done?
Pure Moonlight Stone. Okay. Fascinating. Big grindstone. Where have we? Oh, sorry. Let me just look at this. It's fascinating. Demon brand, something we need. Lawn sword. Lawn sword, we don't need that. So I wonder if I'm missing anything. That's a sharp edge katana. Oh, whatever. So these are the. Do we have the pure Moonlight Stone?
You have a...
Which one do we have?
Hello?
Take. We've got a pure Dark Moonstone. Not pure Moonlight Stone though, so that's gonna be. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So that's gonna be the from the Moonlight Stone, and then you have to keep on doing that until. Okay, so we've gone the pure Moonlight. Okay, so no, we don't have the pure Moonlight. I want to get the Dark Moonlight first. Yeah, that's pure dark Moonstone. Okay, so let's go ahead and get that one. Okay, so this is the Moonlight Sword. Okay, that's cool. This would be. That's okay. So the Moonlight Sword we can't get, but the Crescent Falchion, that is one we can
You
get.
have...
Okay. Right to here. And then what we'll need to do. Okay, we're so close. We're just wrapping everything up now. Okay, so yeah, it was a pain. I mean, it was not difficult, but I spent hours getting there. Yeah, massively. I remember doing that same grind. It was painful. Well, it wasn't painful. I loved it, but it definitely took a little while. But we love it. We love the grind. Yeah, well, let's drop by 2 lizards if I'm reading it correctly. Yeah. Basically, also, I will do that in a second. So this is the case of Dark Moonstone. We've gotten that from earlier, which I'm super duper happy about. Done that. Then we need the Moonlight Sword. There we go, Dark Moon Trophy. Then we need the Moonlight, which is going to be given to us. Okay, so we're going to need to do some shenanigans for this one. So you're supposed to get 2 in a playthrough. Yeah, well, if it's lucky. Basically, we've already killed 1 or 2 lizards. Don't think I killed the lizard that's right next to the Tower of Latria. We'll get that one out of the way. Okay, that's cool. And then what we'll do is we'll tackle this one quickly. It would probably be helpful though if we maybe... I'll grab a few Stone of Ethereal Eyes just to be on the safe side.
That was what?
Just to be on the safe side. Stone of Ethereal Eyes. And we'll make that world completely black. There we go. Sorry legends, this is taking a little bit of brain power. Because there's literally only 2 more that we need to get. There's 2 more things we need to get. And then we're done, so then we can move on. Well, technically 3, if I can remember correctly. If I can remember correctly with my login. And then tomorrow then what we'll be doing is I will just be grinding through getting the pure blade stone. Until we're basically just going to keep on continuing doing it until we get to the pure blade stone, so. I definitely needed a guide to do a platinum in this game. It was kind of insane. Yeah, it is a bit insane. Just because the fact that there's... It's just like the world tendencies and the character tendencies. You've got to keep yourself... You've got to be quite on the ball about. As well as there's just some items that you need to kind of just go ahead and kind of set up a little bit as well. So the question is, what was or is your go-to running shoes? Gee, that is a good question. I always used to go for my long runs, I used to go with Hoka's. Because they were hella cushioned. And they were lovely for my feet. And for my sprints, I used to have this specific pair of... Oh, for my like interval training. I used to have this pair of, I think, Nikes or something. I think they were. I can't remember specifically. To be fair, I haven't run them a very long time. I used to do a lot of stuff. Those. Yeah, I used to do a lot of my running in the Nikes. It wasn't like it wasn't one with like the weird air thing or like the little like spring that you get to get running even quicker. Nah, it's just the standard one, standard lightweight. And then for my CrossFit, I used to have these kind of like, I think it's again Nike. I still wear them now, to be fair, because they're really good pair of trainers. Where they're quite flat-footed. They're quite flat-footed, so you can do squats and whatnot in them, and you're not going to feel like you're kind of out of balance. Yeah, I can't have super soft suits without it. I need some support, Asics, or... They fit me very well. Asics, oh yeah, to be fair, Asics is a very good brand. I've never been to Mizuno. I've never actually tried Mizuno before, to be fair. Then to be fair though, they're all out of my budget range, to be fair. They were all out of my budget range. I normally had a lot of these shoes kind of either bought for me or like just passed down from a relative of mine, because he used to do a lot of running himself. So a lot of my shoes and a lot of my clothes kind of it's passed down. It's passed down, man. But nowadays though, like I try to keep. I do a lot of my training in the the CrossFit shoes because they're quite flat-footed, so but still quite having a lot of support. So it does help out a bunch when just kind of like going out for a run or that. Okay, now if we do, I'm gonna kill myself one more time, just to be on the safe side. And then we'll be in pure Blackwall tendency. We'll go ahead and kill a Crystal Lizard a few times, see how that goes, then we'll win, hopefully. But to be fair though, I get what you mean though. There is, when it comes to having like really super duper soft shoes, I don't tend to like those either. But like Hoka's seem to be like a decent middleman between like super duper soft but also very supportive with their arch and whatnot. Okay, so now when you go to the Maneater Archstone, Maneater Archstone, then when you go through killing all those other guys, get to the end, outwards you go. We'll take these. There we go. Give us a second. If I can get him to come down. One, two, three, four. One, two. I somewhat hope that he's gonna. Oh no! Wait, that was. Oh, that was only the first one. Oh, yeah. I have pronation in my feet, which means my ankles leaning a bit. And all very normal stuff, but I need support under the arch of my foot. Yeah, no, I get exactly what you mean, G. That is something you gotta be very, very aware about. I would actually suggest there maybe some Hokas if it's not too much. They do tend to have like a lot of arch support. But then I know that you can't go for super duper pushy though. Either. Quick. No, okay, so now this, what we need to do. So now that we know that that's not it, we've got to quick game. So okay, so this is actually kind of funny. So basically, we gotta go ahead, and if we want to do this run, do it properly, we're gonna need to go back in ourselves. We're gonna take our trophy list. The trophies we have at the moment, anyway. There you go. We can see how far we are in terms of the trophies. 70%. Ooh, good golly grief. Good golly grief. But if we don't get what we want, then we need to go back in ourselves, exit out of the game, and then come back in. And just try again until we get it. Just try again until we get it. Sadly though, I don't have my normal luck set up because I'd normally be able to just talk to the woman. I'd normally be able to talk to the woman. Then we'd be on our way, but guess not. I guess not. Sorry, I met Medea and Desi. It was super loud. No, that's fine. No, that's fine. What did you say about shoes? Did you ask for shoes? Well, to be fair though, honestly, I was just saying, for you, because I know that pronation. I know about pronation anyway. Met Medea and Desi. Yeah, he does seem to be a bit of a loud fella. Yeah, I don't know, but have you ever worn Hoka shoes? If you don't mind me asking, would they not be useful for you? Because obviously I know that they are cushioned and they do have quite a bit of arch support in some of their shoes because of that cushion. But it's not like to the point where like it's completely completely spongy. No, they're always sold out. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, I see. Well, if you ever do get the opportunity though, definitely give them a shot. I can't remember the specific brand or the specific ones I have. But they're not too bad. Well, always. Well, no, I get what you mean. They're very frequently sold out, which I get. If you ever do get the opportunity though to get them, then definitely do, because they are, from what I've worn and from what I've had with them, especially when I was doing like very cross-country type running, bro, that's not nice. Well, like the terrain was mental. Terrain was like very dodgy. They were always kind of like my my only way of really keeping any sort of support for my ankles. Nope. Yeah, they're literally like the only type of support I had for my ankles. 1, 2, 3, 4. What we'll do, the legends, is I will try to get this. And then we'll leave it there, I'm thinking. Move. 1, 2. Chunk of moonlight, can't do that. Good game. Try again. Try again. We'll just keep on restarting until we get them. That's the thing though, is that like I've never really been one to buy into shoes though. I do feel like that is something I need to start thinking about though, because my feet are quite wide. I've always found that my feet are quite wide, so I started with Adidas, and I thought that the more cushion the better. I went to running, had to find shoes for me. They filmed me, and my ankle was so unstable in those shoes. To be fair though, Adidas, I've never really seen many people wear Adidas. I don't know if that might be just be within my own circle, but yeah, because for example, when I hear of Adidas, I hear mainly they're like just normal casual wear. The sportswear has never really popped to mind for me compared to Hoka, which I can definitely say is worth the monies. To be fair though, at a certain point, oh, Guardian Titan, welcome on in. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing okay. Yeah, because to be fair though, in the beginning though, when I was starting to run and all, man alive, I was so active when I was younger. I was so active when I was younger because I didn't just run. I used to do a lot of. Oh, they died. I used to do a lot of. Well, they all died. That's a bit concerning. That would mean that. Are these even? Hopefully the lizard's still alive. Sorry, give me a second. I hear the sounds of it. It's still alive. 1, 2. Chunk of moonlight. It keeps on giving me chunks of moonlight. Sorry. Give me pure. Give me pure. Oh yeah, I have not either. I bought that an Asics. Asics are kind of a tight and snug. No, I get what you mean. That does make sense. That does make sense. Pretty fair though. That's still pretty cool. I'll have to check them out at some point. Yeah, I just never really bought into shoes myself. I think I bought like one pair of shoes for myself, and that was about it. To be fair though, I'm not really into fashion though in general, so I can't even think about what I'd want to wear besides if it's actually functional or not. Unless it's functional, I just don't really bother about what I want to wear. And if nowadays I'm more of a kind of I'm just gonna go ahead and pop down to the shops type person and just chuck on a pair of boots because my feet are cold, then I probably will do that as well. So it was a fantastic time. It's a fantastic time. That's all I'm saying. But no, though. Either way, though. Either way. Yeah, I remember wearing Adidas though at the beginning, but like it was not even like any running shoes. Like it was like literal Converse. I literally ran in Converse for a hot minute, and that is a really bad idea. Don't do that. Do never run in Converse and think that you're training. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, and you're gonna do yourself a massive injury. You're gonna twist your ankle back and forth, left and right, and it's gonna do a full-on 360. It's gonna do a full-on 360 on you. Invest in some good play shoes. Don't be a flop. Don't be a flip-flop and no. Run in flip-flops. There we go. That's better. That's better. Give me the pure moonlight stone. Yippee! We did it. We can now be free. We are now free. Noted. We know it. You know it. We know it. You know it. We all know it. Okie dokie. But no, though, I think, though, we can now scooch off, get this done. Be on our bloody way, I think. We'll be on our bloody way. Okay. How do we do this now? We're gonna go to place. Stonefang Tunnel. Oh no, wait, no. We need to duplicate our thing first. Sorry. So what the specialist said was you need shoes with some support. Stay away from shoes with a lock cushion. You're basically running on pillows with those. Yeah, no, massively, massively. And I do know that there are a few shoes like that. I do know, like, for example, I don't know if you've ever seen those, like, really bouncy. I can't remember what they're called. They're like a specific type of shoe that, like, they have, like, clouds underneath them or something like that, like they're like a little oval rain or whatnot. I can't remember specifically. Yeah. I don't even know the brand. But it's very popular, I believe, as just for people. Well, for the younger generation. For the younger generation. So those.
You have a heart of gold. Don't let them take it from you.
Those are definitely not the way to go. Don't do that. But you definitely, I think it's trying to find a shoe though that will fit kind of pretty much most cases. Okay, that's all we needed. Okay, now what we can do is we'll go ahead and take ourselves to here. Stonefang Tunnel. And then that would be another big achievement out of the way. And then tomorrow, Legends, plan of action is I'm going to go ahead and do a bit of grinding for the pure blade stone. And then the likelihood that we're going to be probably moving on depends on how quickly we can get this done. There we go. Pure moonlight. Hog.
All done?
Hoggies. Okay. So, plan of action is now. We need pure bladestone. What we're gonna do is that we're gonna set ourselves up for it. Hang on. I've gone into shoes asking for pronation screws, and the worker. What is pron? Okay, next door. Yeah. Well then, there we go. Then that's probably your first issue. What is pronation? Look, man. My first time going to uni, I was starting to become a physio. I think I know a little bit about pronation. There we go. And what we can do is,
No, I can.
I think now all we need to do is that we just need to basically. So, basically the plan of action is now. I will have to mention. Is we are going to be going to the Adjunctor Archdome. We're going to be going to the Adjunctor Archdome. And essentially, I mean, when you're working on a sports or selling running shoes, yeah, it's like being like a PC specialist or like going to like. See, I've always seen these micro centers or whatnot. Like a micro center. And they're asking, hey, I want to buy a PC. What do you recommend for RAM? And they're like, what's RAM? And they're like, what's RAM? I'm like, huh? That's what I'm asking you. That's what I'm asking you. But yeah, this is gonna be basically the grind for a little while. Don't know how long it's gonna take us. Imagine this is okay. I'm gonna do one run, so then you know what I'm gonna be doing. We're basically going to there. We're gonna be going into here. We'll be having some little nom nom. And then we don't really need any of this, to be fair. And then essentially 1, 2. Okay, well that is definitely not it. That's definitely not it, G. 2, 3. There we go. And then basically just do that for the next few hours. There we go. And then obviously we realize that this part we have not got it, so we're gonna go ahead and say hi to the edge. And get ourselves probably pure Blackwood and see if we can. Oh, hit the floor. Or CD-ROM. Oh, my son plays that game. You mean ROM in Bloodborne? On exactly. My son plays that game. ROM in Bloodborne. Like ROM. Big man ROM. But no, though. I think that would probably have to be it, though, G's, for today. I would consider that a very, very productive run. We have done a lot. Tomorrow we're gonna be now grinding for Dark Moonlight. So we're gonna be now we'll be now grinding from Bladestone. If I'm able to get it before stream, great. If we can't get it tomorrow because it takes 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, great. Yeah, I hope we're not gonna be doing that. Talking about running while doing a run. Awesome. Talking about running while doing a run, honestly. Yeah, honestly, you know it. You know it, man. I do miss it, though. I kind of feel like... Do you know as, like, Luminos does, like, Elden Run speedruns? I kind of feel like anytime I talk about running from that era, I was just doing real-life speedrunning. I was just speedrunning distances. You love it, man. You gotta love it. But no, though, I think there's literally there's not much more we can do now. So let's go ahead and start ending things out then, shall we? Let's go ahead and see who's online. Boom, boom. That's so true. What we'll have to do is that what we'll do is that instead of trying to find strats to do like remote code execution on like Mario 64 or something. What we'll do is that instead we'll go ahead and try to find remote code execution, but in real life. Oh, that's great. Oh, we're gonna have a great time. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Okay, but no, let's go ahead though and say hi to Kafuffin. I'm thinking Kafuffin would be an amazing fellow to say hi to. Yeah, we kind of heading out to bed though soon as well. So let's see. There you go. Oh, Jake Horn's a nice streamer. Oh, wait, really? Okay. Sorry, so I didn't see your message there. I was searching for other people. Let's have a look. I've never seen this guy before. Oh, he's playing some Bioshock 2. Oh. Interesting. Well, perfect then. We'll say hi to him. I love his little bird. Big thing either way, super nice guy. Well, yeah, of course, if that's the case, then we'll do. Is I will say hi to Jake Horn. And then tomorrow we'll go inside and say hi to Kafuffin. I'll do what? Love his community. I love his little community. It's great. But no though. Anyways, I think I'm gonna head out now. Legends, thank you for today's stream. I really do appreciate it. It's been hella fun as per usual. Thank you, Machina, for stopping by, man, and just chatting. It's always great to just catch up and whatnot. Does make these streams and grinds infinitely much better. And yeah, what we should be doing now is that tomorrow we'll crack on with the Blade Stone Moon grind. We'll see how it goes. The likelihood that we'll probably be moving on to the next Dark Souls game within the next few days is going to be very high. So that's going to be really cool. And yeah, so we've got lots to look forward to. But anyway, have a good one, Legends. Be safe. And I will see you all very soon. Yeet.